All right, we're live. We'll get this bird in the air in a minute. Looks like we got some red color in the sky here. I can see through the trees. Okay, there's...
Take off. The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
All right. I shouldn't have been so quick to give the prize to Mr. Rodney Bell. Looking pretty good here ourselves. That's 220 feet. $300 We're going to stop around 350 or so. That turns out 364 feet. All right, so let's get in the live stream here. Wow, that's quick. Howdy, Next Bunny. Hey, Rick Halber. Thanks for joining, folks. Thanks so much for joining, folks. Just set up my coffee stand here. Hey, Mike Kinney. Yeah, that's pretty amazing, isn't it? And I have my coffee, cool beans. Well, actually, hot beans, isn't it? So, hey Nancy, welcome, thanks for joining. I think we need to zoom in on that, even though it's a wide spectrum of color there. Let's just do that. But not too much, because that is a pretty sky. Got a rule of thirds going and everything. Now look at that. I fixed my horizon yesterday and it's broken again today. The earth is tilting, I promise you. Let's fix that again. Adjust gimbal. Looks pretty good there. To me, my eyes could be off. Adrian, welcome. Tim Jackson, welcome. So Tim, I'm going to go ahead and give you that song I promised right after I put this remote control down and pick up my uke. Now, I have to try to remember the order of these chords, but there are only 4 chords to keep straight. I think I can pull it off. And I got the words down, so we're good to go. He looked down into her brown eyes, said, say a prayer for me, for me. And she threw her arms around him, said, God will keep us free. They could hear the riders coming. He said, this is my last fight. If they take me back to Texas, they won't take me back alive. There were 7 Spanish angels in the altar of the sun. They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. When the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne, and 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. She reached down and picked the gun up. There was smoking in his hand. She said, Father, please forgive me. I can't make it without my man. And she knew the gun was empty, and she knew she could not win. But her final prayer was answered when the rifles fired again. There were 7 Spanish angels in the altar of the sun. They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. When the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne, and 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. And 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. My pleasure, Mr. Jackson, sir. I didn't create that sky. My God did that for me. But he does nice work, tell you what. Much better than I could do. Let's take a quick tour. Let's see, we have a 6:37 sunrise. That's 18 minutes from now. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's point the camera down. Make sure that the neighborhood is still present. We have a lot of fog in the area. I think we have like 94% humidity, just a couple of points below Colonial Beach today, if I read that correctly. And you can see off in the distance there's a lot of fog in the low-lying areas. I like this one here. That's cool. Oh, no, can't put the camera up like that. I don't know if you know what I'm looking at, but basically, let's just do this. Basically, center screen there. I like that column fog. That's pretty cool. You don't get to see that stuff when you're on the ground. Anyway, continuing my turn. That's a little lake over there. Actually, a pond. More like a pond. It's hard for me to get to, all the trees around. Take a trip to the steeple. You know, I just might do that. We have time. And coming up on the western corridor here, this Peachtree City over there. And we're at 362 feet. I'll pop it up to 389 or whatever my maximum set for. And just across that road, right about, nope, a little bit more. Why don't I see it? Oh, there it is. That's the steeple you mean, right? Right, Mike? I think it was Mike. Going up to 389.
Maximum flight altitude reached.
Yeah, and then drop down to 387. And let's see if we can make it out there. I doubt it because the trees are very, very thick. And then, of course, they're wet, too. That's the All Saints Unitarian Church, I believe, is the name of that. I'm going to lose signal here very shortly. Oh, we might make it all the way out there. How about that? I can't go down to where it is. I know that for sure because those trees will be between us and the craft will come home. But let's see if we can orbit. I'm rusty on my orbits. Come on, buddy. You can do this thing. There we go. A little bit better. Not looking at the chats. This is taking my concentration here, folks. And we'll just finish our orbit, at least half of it, and then I'm going to hightail it home. So let's just do that thing. So yeah, I like that steeple a lot. That's my kind of steeple design. All right. That's my road right there. That red barn, that's I can't think. That's Mike Flynn's place. He has nice cars in that barn. That barn was built for his nice cars. That's Oak Ridge Drive, folks. I'm not looking at the chat still. I'm trying to get home. So I don't have any problem driving on this road. Flying above this road because as you can see, there's nobody around. I hear it. Wow, I hear a quadcopter. Anybody else hear that? It's gone past me. There's also a lake up this way, but I don't know how close I can get to it. Hey, Tony Tropic. Okay, just beginning to look at the chats again now. I'll be there. I'll be there in just a minute. Sorry, I'm not neglecting people on purpose. I'm just trying to do some things I don't normally do. I can't usually pull this off. This is nice. It must be the weather. Uh-oh. Looks like I've lost the stream on my phone. Hopefully that's just unique to my phone. This says I'm still live. I'm going to do a sound check here real quick. It says I'm still live. Yep. We're still live. All right. So that lake is between, can we see that road? No, not really. Anyway, there's a road just beyond that other finger of this lake. You can see there are 5 or 6 fingers of this lake. But anyway, right after that third finger, there's a road that continues on. And if it were to, if those lakes weren't there, do a quick spin about, then it would be a direct path home for me to, that's Oak Ridge Drive right there. That's my road. Y'all come and see me sometime. Y'all come and see me some. I don't know that song. I just know that much of it. Uh-oh, there's a golf car. No, that's not. That's a truck. No, it is not. It's a car. It'll be passing here shortly. Let me see. Where am I? Closing in on home. All right. And my home is that one right there. Right there. All right. So we got a little tour of my neighborhood. That's pretty unusual. In fact, that's quite unusual. We have 10 minutes to sunrise. No, actually, you know what? It's right now, 6:27. I just remembered that I had that. Okay, I'm going back in the chats to see all the stuff I've missed. I'm sure there's a lot. Church down yonder. Okay, here we are. So, hello everyone. Fly Before You Die, thanks for joining. I enjoyed the little bit of your live stream. You started way too early for me. I don't know you're going to do a sunset today. I think you're in France, but I'm not sure. If you could just tell me about how many hours it is until your sunset, I'll try to join. Still live. Yep, Mike Kinney. Fly Before You. Yeah, that is a good name. Oops, sorry about that. Let's see here. Y'all come back now, you hear? Okay, Adrian, howdy. Rodney Bell's in the house, apparently. John Spizzo, sorry I didn't see you there. You're in Spain. Okay, so your sunset, you're 5 hours ahead of us. Right now it is 11 p.m. or a.m., so 11:30. You probably have about 8 hours to your sunset. Is that right? Yeah, okay, so 8.5 hours. Cool. So Fly Before You Die. If you don't have him, get him. He's going to be doing a live sunset stream today. And I'm sorry, Fly Before You Die, I don't know your name. I don't know if you're giving out your name, but if you are, I have no idea. Whether you are or not, I have no idea what it is. Look at that color, folks. Is that amazing or what? I feel like Oh, hi, Carlo. Sorry. I lost my train of thought. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, I say, it's alright. Ah, little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been clear. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, I say, it's alright. Oh, come on. Little darling, the smile's returning to the faces. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been clear. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, I say, it's alright. Sun, 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 here it comes. Little darling, this sounds terrible, sorry. I feel that ice is slowly melting. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, I say, it's alright. Sorry, folks. Each time I try that without anybody listening to me, it's pretty good. Not necessarily perfect, but I will get over my nervous someday. So how are we, folks? Let's see what's going on in the chats. Anybody who's survived that fiasco. Did you fly with the zoom all out? Well, I did, except I widened the perspective on the lake. And now I'm zoomed in again. I think maybe that I was zoomed in when I was flying before until I got to the lake. Then I zoomed back out, and now I am zoomed in again. I think that's what you mean. Carlo, I will try to remember that. Hey, Mike B. Howdy, howdy, howdy. And if I've missed someone in the chat, please forgive me. My concentration has not been the greatest. Rocking in my chair. Awesome. Well, thank you for that, Tim. Means a lot. Uh-oh, I am too. Let's just see. All right, doing a sound check here. Means a lot. Wow, I'm way behind. That, Tim. Means a lot. Uh-oh. It is buffering. I am too. Let's just see. But I think I recovered. All right, doing a sound check here. Yeah, I recovered. I'm way behind. But, okay, hopefully I'm just going to type in here, refresh. And now you guys are going to know how far behind it is. So yeah, we got some clouds in front of that sun, but seems the love I've known. Now that I am done taking my insulin, I can properly chat with y'all. Well, howdy, welcome back, Rodney. I don't say that name often, Rodney. Seems the love I've known has always been the most destructive kind.
Battery level is low.
No.
The aircraft will go to the home point in 10 seconds.
All right, I guess there's nobody behind me. I'm going to go ahead and bring the craft down.
Go home.
Oh, good. I was able to cancel that beeping. I dislike that beeping.
Landing.
All right, and back her off some here. That looks pretty good. That I cannot eliminate. All right. I'm in uniform, Rodney, so don't sue me. Battery change. And if I lose you folks, I will I'll reconnect. Okay, and we should be live again. Let's try refresh and see if that works. Maybe not. Is it a new stream? What's going on? This is not fun. So, 400 AGL, Mel, are you interested in... Let's get that craft up. What am I doing?
Takeoff. The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
So caught up in making sure the live stream's okay that I forgot to share what the live stream's all about. Anyway, as I was saying before I rudely interrupted myself, Mr. Mel, if you would like to fly, if you have time to fly, if the conditions are right for you and all of that good stuff, all those ifs that belong, it's 327 feet, we're going to hang there. You're certainly welcome to. Now, I was surprised because I looked at the live stream and I was still in the garage. I thought, well, that's not right. Then I realized, well, yeah, I am still in the garage and the thing's still on the ground. Anyway, I am sorry, folks, just craziness. So the sun is officially up. Tony Tropic. Just going to do another... I love this time of the day. I love this time of the day. Look at that. That is just gorgeous. Gorgeous. Beautiful. I started to do a song here. I'm going to do it. So guys, get your earplugs in that. So if I can remember there are a lot of verses in this song. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 6, maybe? Yeah, I'm thinking 6 verses. And maybe it's too long and drawn out. I like the song, even though it's sad. And that's about west, right there, approximately. Loving that fog. But the east winds, of course, with the sun in that direction. And I'm sorry I'm doing very poorly with it. I'm doing more poorly than usual with the chat today. I apologize, folks. Don't know what's wrong with me. Caught up in myself, maybe. There's Georgia 54. That means the sun's coming up here shortly. You can see the mountain. The only mountain you should be able to see from here is Stone Mountain. And that, I'd be surprised if we can see that at this time of the day. actually is northeast of here. Let's just, can we even see Atlanta? Let's see. Well, my point is, I'm not questioning you. You saw something, but I don't know what you saw. That's my point. That's Stone Mountain right there. Maybe that's what you saw. That's a very famous place, Stone Mountain, for those who don't know. The guy who carved Mount Rushmore, I don't remember that person's name. Before he did that, he carved an image of a Civil War scene into that mountain right there, Stone Mountain. If you don't know about it, you can look it up. It's kind of a cool thing, but it's the same guy who did Mount Rushmore. That's my understanding. I've been there a few times and I've heard the history of it a few times, but it's been many years since I was there last. So let's see what's going on in the chat. People vaping. Yes, it could be people vaping. I wouldn't be at all surprised. Bunch of early birds. That's right. The mountain way down yonder looks beautiful in the fog. Okay. Alice's Restaurant. Oh, you know what? That's a long song. This song is called Alice's Restaurant, and it's about Alice and the restaurant. Oh, gosh. 4 years ago on Thanksgiving, I'm going to have to brush up on it. I don't know it well. I don't, but that's a good one. I should learn, I think the guitar part / ukulele part for that should be fairly simple, if I remember correctly, but I might not. Anyway, going to Mount Rushmore in August. That's cool. Yeah, take a look at Stone Mountain. It's pretty cool. Can't fly there. I don't think it's a state park, but they have their own. It might be a state park. Either way, they have their own restrictions saying because they're afraid that this plastic drone is going to damage their granite stone. But anyway, enough of that. Seems the love I've known has always been the most destructive kind, as Roy Clark used to say. Guess that's why I feel so old before my time. Yesterday, when I was young, so the taste of life was sweet, as rain upon my tongue. I teased at life as if it were a foolish game, the way the evening breeze may tease a candle flame. The many dreams I dreamed, the splendid things I planned, I always built to last on weak and shifting sand. I lived by night and shunned the naked light of day, and only now I see how the years ran away. Yesterday, when I was young, so many happy songs were waiting to be sung. So many wild pleasures lay in store for me, and so much pain my dazzled eyes refused to see. I ran so fast that time and youth at last ran out. I never stopped to think what life was all about, and every conversation I can now recall concerns itself with me and nothing else at all. Yesterday, the moon was blue, and every crazy day brought something new to do. I used my magic age as if it were a wand, and never saw the waste and emptiness beyond. The game of love I played with arrogance and pride, and every flame I lit so swiftly died. The friends I made all seemed somehow to disappear, and only I am left on... Friends I left all seemed somehow to... Anyway, only I am left on on stage to end the play. They drifted away, that's what it was. Yeah. There are so many songs in me that won't be sung. So I feel the bitter taste of tears upon my tongue. The time has come to pay for yesterday when I was young. There we go. Those were the days, my friend, we thought they'd never end. We'd sing and laugh forever and a day. Hey, Diana. I hope you get good rest. Thank you for joining. I feel honored you'd take the time. All of you, for that matter. Thank you for being here. What was I thinking of? Oh, oi, the way Glen Miller played songs that made the hit parade. Guys like us, we had it made. Those were the days. How does that go? Oh, come on, I started. I should be able to finish it. Didn't need a welfare state. Everybody pulled his weight. Gee, our old LaSalle ran great. Those were the days. And you knew who you were then. Goyles were goyles and men were men. Mister, we could use a man like Herbert Hoover again. That's it. Sorry. Hey, Ron, RL Photography, welcome. Mr. Lockwood, sir. I didn't see a response from Mel. I hope his insulin didn't overdose. Mel, if you would like to fly, you are certainly welcome to do so. If if all the conditions are right, et cetera, et cetera. Hey, Exploring Ginger, I am going to make you blue. Please take a deep breath. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now you're blue. Thanks for joining Exploring Ginger. I can't think of anything, folks. Somebody have some song ideas? See, when there's no money in it, I can do it. I didn't hear a hawk. But yeah, we have a lot of, especially red hawks around here. There's even an eagle here. So I am told. I have never seen it. Too late, she's up. Is that about the hawk? Oh, there she is. She survived her blueness. That's good. I should, in honor of Ginger, how did the theme song for, the theme song for, I can't even think the name of it now. Dobie Gillis, that guy, what was the name of the 3 shipwrecked, it wasn't 3, 5 shipwrecked people. What was the name of that TV show? Sound of Silence, all right. A winter's day. No, that's I Am a Rock. I always do that. Anybody have the first few words? I can do it after the first few words. Mr. Blue Sky. Let me look it up. It's on an island. Gilligan's Island, that's the one. Yeah. But I can't think of the tune now. Anyway, I'm on a mission now. So let's just go to Google, and we're going to cheat. Gilligan's Island. No. Oh, Dennis. So what am I looking up? Sounds of Silence. Sounds of Silence lyrics. See, I'm a cheater. There we go. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again because a vision softly creeping. I'm going to drop that down. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sounds of silence and in the naked whatnot light-eyed. All right, I'll go back to the words. Sorry. I thought I knew this one well. In restless dreams I walked alone, narrow streets of cobblestone. Neath the halo of a street lamp, I turned my collar to the cold and damp. When my eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon light that split the night and touched the sounds of silence. And in the naked light I saw 10,000 people, maybe more. People talking without speaking. People hearing without listening. People writing songs that voices never share. No one dare disturb the sounds of silence. Fool, said I, you do not know. Silence like a cancer grow. Hear my words that I might teach you. Take my arms that I might reach you. But my words like silent raindrops fell, echoed in the well of silence. And the people bowed and prayed to the neon god they made. And the sign flashed out its warning in the words that it was forming. And the sign said the words of the prophets are written on the subway walls and tenement halls and echoed in the sounds of silence. Just sit right back and you'll hear a tale. That's right. Sit right back and you'll hear a tale. Tale of a 3-hour cruise. That's all I can come up with. That looks like rain over there, doesn't it? Wow. I don't see that from here at all. I have all these trees around me. We've lost our sun for sure. I like that dark cloud with the bright sun over there. That's a nice little contrast. Let's just make that our focal point here. Anybody needs a screenshot? There you go. Tale of a fateful trip. Started from this tropic port. Aboard this tiny ship. The mate was a mighty sailing man, something and true. The tune's not coming to me, Diana, so I'm just not sure. I thank you though. You're putting in a lot of effort for someone who is bedward bound. Homeward Bound. Now there's a good song. I can think of the first few words of that. I wish I was homeward bound. Maybe I can work into it. Home, where my thoughts escaping. Home, where my music's playing. Home, where my love lies waiting silently for me. Do. On a tour, one night stands by suitcase and guitar in hand. That's the second half of that first verse. Every night is neatly planned for a poet and a one-man band. Homeward bound, I wish I was homeward bound. Brave and sure, not brave and true. 3-hour tour. I wish I was homeward bound. Home, where my thoughts escaping. Home, where my music's playing. Home, where my love lies waiting silently for me. Each town looks the same to me, the movies and the factories. And every stranger's face I see reminds me that I long to be homeward bound. I wish I was homeward bound. Home, where my thoughts escaping. Home, where my music's playing. Home, where my love lies waiting silently for me. Tonight I'll play my songs again. I'll play the game and pretend. But all my words come back to me in shades of mediocrity. Like emptiness in harmony, I need someone to comfort me. Homeward bound, I wish I was homeward bound. Home, where my thoughts escaping. Home, where my music's playing. Home, where my love lies waiting silently for me. Silently for me. Do. Go on lyricsondemand.com. You'll hear them. Really? That's pretty cool. That is very cool, as a matter of fact. I promise I'll learn it for next time. For Miss Ginger. Miss Exploring. Ginger the Explorer. I hope you don't mind me playing with your name, Ginger. Beautiful song, Dennis Lovelady. I'm not able to fly this morning. There we are. All batteries need to be charged. Okay. Sorry, Mel. I just now saw your message. I will do it, Diana. You know I'm good for my promises. It may not be next week, but usually I'm. Oh, okay. Thanks, Tim. What else? What else shall we do? See if I can remember the words to, It's knowing that your door is always open and your path is free to walk that makes me tend to keep my sleeping bag rolled up and stashed behind your couch. And it's knowing I'm not shackled by forgotten words and bonds and ink stains that have dried upon some line that keep you on the rivers by the back roads of my memory, keep you ever gentle on my mind. It's not, no. Something about columns and vines and stones, rocks upon some vine. Or something that somebody said because they thought we fit together walking. No, not coming to me. Thanks you, Diana. I appreciate your levity. Thank you. We're losing that sun, folks. It's fading away. We have 17% battery. Let's get this craft down. And somebody wants to come up with some song. I'm happy to try. It would be nice if I got one song right today. This is all unplanned. So, what I remember, and what I don't. That's just the way it is.
Landing.
Oh, that's perfect. Perfect. Perfect, Mr. Rodney Bell. I'm proud to be an Okie from Muskogee, place where only can hang around. Ah. No, Merle Haggard was good, though. I'm proud to be an Okie from Muskogee. You know, another one that was at the same time I absolutely loved was the Tennessee, and I don't know it, the Tennessee Birdwalk. And also, work your fingers to the bone. What do you get? Bony fingers, bony fingers. There were so many good songs in that time. You can't have your Kate and Edith too. Oh gosh. I don't know any of these. I just remember them. I mean, I remember that they existed. Come on, something before the battery says critically low. It's 14%. Got nothing. Folks, thank you for joining. Rodney Bell will be up next with Coffee with Rodney. And wish I could think of something to sing. I don't know that one either, Johnny Paycheck. Well, you've mentioned that a few times, Tim. I should look it up. I'm proud to be an Okie, place where even squares can have a ball. That's right. That's what it was. Yeah. I'm proud to be an Okie from Muskogee, place where even squares can have a ball. Something like, I don't remember. Okay. Thanks, everyone. You have a great day. And Coffee with Rodney is next. Rodney Bell. Look him up. Sign him up. We'll see you there. Bye-bye.